Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. If you're new, I'm Annika. I am a certified personal trainer. Great. I'm a certified personal trainer through NASM, which means that I'm certified to train anywhere in North America. I also have a degree from Bryan College for personal training. So I wanted to be a personal trainer because I've been weightlifting for a long time, and I know how intimidating it is for girls specifically to go to the gym and be convinced to lift weights, because it's always known as such a man thing and that we're gonna get bulky and all this shit. And I wanted to be able to, even past my YouTube channel, have a personal relationship with some people and work on their relationship with the gym and with food and with everything. So as much as I can connect with you guys through YouTube and Instagram and everything, very special to have clients that I'm close with and that we work with one-on-one. So yeah, that's just a little bit about why I started personal training. In school, we learn a lot about very specific numbers and science because you have to understand how the body works in order to learn how to get the best results, etc. And although those numbers were helpful, there were some things that I didn't want to take to my clients. For example, they would recommend that you measure your clients and weigh them and get them to take progress photos, and it was all about weight and losing weight and building muscle, which is fine because it's school and it's science and I get that. But as someone who grew up in the age of social media, I know how damaging this can be, and I understand that most people, the demographic that I at least cater towards, is not looking for, well, they're looking to improve their health, and some of them want to have aesthetic goals, which is totally reasonable, but I don't think it's the healthiest way to have a scale involved, have counting calories, macros, all that stuff. I just never found that that was the best way mentally to get to a place of personal fitness, happiness, and progress and all that stuff, because that's not going to be sustainable. Your life is going to be really obsessive on working out, whereas I want to teach girls you can get in and out of the gym, have that hour of focus, or, on Zoom or whatever. Have your workout, get out, and then you don't have to obsess about fitness. You can eat the proper foods and you can eat whatever you want without having to be obsessive. So today I want to break down diet culture, diet myths, and all the bullshit that we are fed every single day, a disgusting amount. And I want to break it down from a professional standpoint because I'm technically a fitness professional. It sounds crazy to say, but it's true. I have to give myself credit, and also just anecdotal evidence. I've been training people for a while now, and also more importantly what I've been through in my experience, not even just with my body, just in general, my mental relationship with fitness and food, which I think is the number one most important thing. So if we were to break down all the diet myths that exist out there, I would be sitting here for 8 hours. So I'm just gonna go through a few, and I can do more videos like this if it's something that you guys are interested in and enjoy. So the first one I want to talk about is calories in, calories out. Everyone is fed this constantly, especially from other personal trainers, even the ones that I follow, like fitness professionals, are like, losing weight is simple. It's calories in, calories out. Not exactly. It's not that easy because there's so many other factors. One of the main ones being that those online trackers, even your very professional apps, the treadmill that shows you how many calories you're burning, they don't know shit. They don't know your body, they don't know your hormone levels, exactly how much food you're eating. It can be off by many, many calories. It's usually 25% off. There's so many other factors, hormonal imbalances, your metabolism, your genetics. There's no way to track exactly how many calories you're eating without being psycho and going crazy, and there's no way of tracking how many calories you burn, because at the end of the day that's just almost impossible. So it's not like you have to, you go on the elliptical and you see you're like, oh my god, I burned 100 calories, that means I can only eat a banana. No, your body burns calories on its own. There's a set point that every single body burns. Even if you were just laying in bed doing nothing, every body is different. You burn a certain number of calories. And then on top of that is basic things like walking and brushing your teeth, the calories it takes to eat, all that stuff, along with your activity level and stuff you eat. The whole calories in, calories out, it's too simplified, and it's just simply not true, especially based on your goals. For example, I have muscle. Muscle burns more calories during activities than someone without muscle. So for example, if I've been lifting weights for 2 years and I have some muscle mass on me, if I go on a treadmill next to someone who has no muscle, I'm burning more calories on that treadmill than them. Once again, the treadmill doesn't know that. And also, that's why it's so important to lift weights, and you can eat so much more, because lifting weights is a fantastic way to increase your metabolism, therefore increasing how much food you can eat, etc. Which brings me on to cardio is the best way to lose weight and fat, specifically fat. False. Cardio burns calories. And as I just mentioned briefly, on the elliptical, let's say it shows 100 calories. Okay, yeah, you burn 100 calories. Lifting weights, as I just mentioned, makes your metabolism faster in general. That's a blanket statement, but you are able to consume more calories because muscles use more food and more energy, and you need to replenish those muscles. Even if you are someone who has a higher fat percentage, you should still be lifting weights, because that is long-term going to burn way more calories than just going on that treadmill that one time. You're not improving your body, you're just burning down calories. So yes, implementing a routine that includes both, most importantly cardio for your heart health, if anything, that's great. But lifting weights and resistance training should be included in every fitness plan, in my opinion. Next myth, that weights will make you bulky. No. Do you know how hard it is to get bulky? This doesn't mean that everybody's the same. Of course, some people gain muscle quicker than others, especially those with a fitness background, and especially those who used to play sports or used to lift weights and then they took a break and the muscle comes back easier. Everybody is different. So of course, the way I gain muscle is gonna look different than the way another girl gains muscle. The whole toning, that diet culture stuff that you hear, you know, get toned with this 10-minute workout. There's no such thing as toning. And even I say it sometimes just accidentally. And that doesn't mean like we need to shit on people who use the word toning. It's just like incorrect, because there's only such thing as losing fat and gaining muscle. And what toning is probably just a mixture of both of those things. So you're gaining a bit of muscle, and once you lose fat, you can see the muscle more, so you look more quote unquote toned. Women, in my opinion, are set up to fail in the diet industry because we are given Pilates and yoga when there is unlimited science evidence that lifting heavier weights with consistency is what builds your muscles the fastest. It's something called hypertrophy. You're challenging your muscles in the most effective way to gain mass muscle. So there's strength, which, you know, weightlifters will do one set of their heaviest rep, and that's to gain strength and power. But hypertrophy is what gains the muscle mass. So getting your butt bigger, getting your arms bigger, getting your quads bigger. And that is usually by breaking down the muscle in generally sets of 3 to 5 and reps 8 to 12 usually. In general, the most effective way. Of course, I mix it up all the time. I will do most of my weight as heavy training, but then once in a while I'll do some like Pilates or a little bit of cardio or some like really heavy low rep stuff just to mix it up, you know, some razzle dazzle. But in general, I stick to hypertrophy training, which I think is the best training, even for women. Moving on to the next one, which may contradict myself, but body weight exercises do nothing. This is not true. Bodyweight exercises can do something, and they do, but you have to do higher rep because there is less weight. And you will gain muscle, especially beginners. If you've never moved your body, you will gain muscle. It's called like beginner gains, because beginners, of course, it's such a change for their body versus someone who's been weightlifting for years. They're not gonna see big changes with body weight, but your body is a weight. Why people say body weight does nothing is because once your muscles get strong enough that it no longer gets challenged by your body weight, that's when you're gonna see a plateau. A plateau meaning your muscles aren't gonna be getting bigger, you're not gonna be getting stronger. I think the exercises are gonna be easier. That's why you implement things like resistance bands and weights eventually. But you can absolutely get your heart rate up by doing body weight stuff, and you can get results. I always say doing something is better than nothing. So if you're like, I want to work out, but all I have is my body weight, I'm not going to do it. No, you may as well move, because moving is great for you anyways, not even for the way you look, but for your mind. So don't knock body weight. I just recommend not doing only body weight. The next one, you need to hit 10,000 steps a day. Sorry, how much time do these people have? Just to give an anecdote, my apartment is a 1 hour on the dot walk to my family home. An hour walking straight? That's a lot of walking. Guess how many steps that is? I thought it'd be like 15,000. No, 5,500, half of 10,000 steps. So I personally think, and if you guys want to join me in this, my daily goal is 5,000, because I think that's way more realistic than 10,000. And if you want to get 10,000, I'm not discouraging that. Walking is incredible. Good for you. I'm jealous, but I just don't have the time, especially where I live in Canada in the fucking 0-degree weather, to walk 2 hours a day. Some days I do, and that's amazing. I'm proud of myself. 10,000 steps is not a magic number. You will not gain weight if you hit 8,000 steps, and you will not magically somehow lose weight if you hit 10,000 steps. Yes, the more you move, the more calories you burn. It's freaking amazing for you. But stop beating yourself up and feeling like shit if you don't hit 10,000 steps every day. It's okay. It is okay. Move once a day, get outside once a day, do what you can, hit goals. But yeah, you know what? 10,000 is really overwhelming for people. Let's try to do 5,000. And if one day you hit 1,000, that's fine. There's some days in quarantine where I've been hitting 300 steps a day. And that's probably like going to go pee and like make myself a fucking latte. Okay? The next one, that people who have a higher fat percentage are automatically less healthy and not fit. This is just so untrue. Your body fat percentage does not determine, number one, your health, or number two, how strong you are or how much you work out. Every body is so different, and what women themselves fail to realize is that our hormones and our genetics are so different. I am naturally skinny. My parents are 5'11" and 6'6" and string beans. I'm a string bean. Yes, I carry fat on certain parts of my body. I'm human. I know people who have a higher fat percentage than me and work out way more than me, eat way healthier than me. I know people who have a lower fat percentage than me who eat like ass and don't work out. Everyone is different, and unless you are that person's doctor or surgeon, shut the fuck up. And people need to stop posting about fat like it's a bad thing. If you take care of yourself, and even if you slack sometimes, that is okay. You can never judge someone's fitness level based on their looks. Not that fitness level is even the most important thing. Who cares? I'm just saying. Next one, lower calorie foods are better foods. No, nutritional value is so important. A cashew has a lot fucking more calories than a piece of candy, but that cashew has more nutritional value. It's gonna keep you more satiated. Calories are not everything. Your low calorie snack could be literally ass for you. Food is not just calories, and food is also not just nutrition. There is the emotional importance of food, how it makes you feel. If you're satisfied, if you're craving that cupcake and you restrict yourself, it's gonna be like shit, just eat the cupcake. There's the relationship of food and the social aspect of food, of sitting down with your family and not having to stress about how many calories are in these mashed potatoes. Food is not calories, food is food. I hate seeing personal trainers that even I know personally who are like, oh my God, I have 500 calories for the rest of the day, can't wait. I'm like, what? No, that is a horrible way to put into young girls' minds that, oh my God, this is how many calories I have left today. No, you have food and you want to eat it because it's food and you need it to survive. Food is energy. And in my opinion, as long as it's not harming anyone and you're not eating dead animals, food is food and there is no guilt. There's no such thing as guilt food, cheat days. Fuck cheat days. Can we stop saying that? You're not, like, it's not a cheat meal. You're eating food.
I've decided I'm going to do a video all about cheat days because they make me so angry. Okay, bye.
The last one before I cut this off. I definitely want to do more of these. I'm having fun. Carbs make you fat. We'll save the best one for last. This is my pet peeve of all time, and I think my vegan followers will know. If you've been vegan for a while and went through the high carb, low fat stage, you'll know that that's not good for you. But if I learned anything, it's that carbs do not make you fat. I went through a phase where oh God, I should do a video on this too about mistakes becoming vegan, because I did this thing where I'm not kidding, it was an all carb diet, like no protein, no fat. I would never recommend that. Please don't do that. But I was like the skinniest I've ever been, but I didn't like it because I enjoy having muscle, I enjoy having curves. But regardless, carbs do not make you fat. Carbs are energy. Every cell in your body runs off of glucose. Carbohydrates are your body's preferred macronutrient for energy. Your body can run off of protein and fat, but they don't want to. They want to run off of carbs. Carbs are just an energy source, and yes, they have different glycemic indexes. A white potato versus a sweet potato is gonna give you energy at different times. The sweet potato is gonna release slowly, which is good. But for athletes and stuff, sometimes a white potato is good. After I have a big leg day, I have a giant bowl of white pasta. I mix it in with beans and veggies and all that stuff, so I'm getting nutrients as well. But you need to replenish your muscles with carbs. Everyone's focused on protein after workouts. They forget carbs. Carbs and protein are needed to replenish your muscles after a workout. The keto diet is the #1 worst diet for an athlete. You need carbs if you're working out. You just do. You're gonna feel like shit, it's not sustainable, and who the fuck wants to live the rest of their life without pasta and bread? I don't get it. I really just don't understand who came up with that theory that carbs make you fat. It makes no sense. The only way keto is beneficial is someone with a specific health need or condition that keto diet helps with. For example, children with epilepsy benefit from keto because carbs can sometimes trigger their seizures. And if you don't have seizures, why are you cutting out carbs? Why are you making yourself miserable and not giving yourself energy? Why? I thoroughly enjoyed this video because I haven't really talked about like my school and stuff and what I've learned, and even through times I'm guilty of, you know, doing or saying or believing or following or falling into diet culture, and I'm so glad that I'm coming out of that. And I've learned so much from becoming a personal trainer in the sense of how I want to approach my clients and how I want to approach my Instagram and what I want to teach younger girls or girls my age or older, whatever. I want to teach people how to have a long, happy life with fitness in their life versus their entire life being fitness and working out and calorie counting. And that's just not what I want. So my mind's changed so much. And the more I learn, the more different positive influencers that I follow who talk about intuitive eating and happiness within the gym versus, you know, just focusing on straight cutting and shredding and bulking, and oh my god, it just gives me anxiety. And yeah, if you're interested in, you know, a more holistic look on fitness and a mentally healthy way to feel happy and fit, and yeah, I'm here for you. I have my fitness page, my Instagram fitness page here, and also subscribe to this channel. My personal training journey is still very new, and I can't wait to do more videos like this, and I'm learning more every day. So try to not come at me in the comments, because at the end of the day, I don't know everything, but I definitely know more than the average person, because that's what I'm doing with my life right now. My goal is to make people healthy, of course, because it is so important to take care of your body. It really, really is. But we can do that without the shaming and the box you have to fit into and the way you have to look to feel healthy and fit. There's absolutely nothing wrong with aesthetic goals. I have those too, as long as we do it in a very healthy, happy manner. There's nothing wrong with that. I just don't want diet culture to start making you guys feel bad, as I'm sure it has. It makes me feel bad every day. But I'm working on it, and now that I know that most of it's bullshit, I feel so much better. So I just want to be here to like take away the bullshit for you guys, so you don't have to feel shitty about taking 5 days off from the gym and eating a cookie every day, because life is too damn short. Subscribe if you're new, and if you're an old subscriber, make sure you hit the notification bell. I know every fucking YouTuber says that, but it's true. Like, the algorithm has changed a lot. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on a video, because I know you guys are just like dying to see them. I love you guys. I upload every Sunday now. Wow. Never thought I would have an upload schedule, but look at me go. I fucked up last week, but I'm working on it. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and comment down different diet myths that you've heard of and stuff, and maybe I'll talk about them, or diet culture myths, and I'll talk about them in the next video, because I enjoyed this. But I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Be kind to yourself, or else I'll kill you.